Welcome to MedAxiom HeartTalk, where thought leaders come together for one ultimate goal: to continually transform cardiovascular care for all. MedAxiom HeartTalk starts now.
Hi, I'm Melanie Lawson, host of MedAxiom HeartTalk, and today we are joined by Janine Broda, VP of Enterprise Solutions and Marketing at ScImage, and also Christine Nielsen, Clinical Consultant of Enterprise Solutions, also with ScImage. And today we are talking about some of the challenges that practices are facing in the CVIS market. So good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
All right, so let's talk about what are those challenges that some of these people are facing.
The challenges are the same things that are preached here at MedAxiom. This is where the industry leaders are, and we try to listen. First and foremost are resources. We all know there aren't enough, and being able to leverage where they are when the diagnosis is needed is critical. Also, that all leads around efficiency, trying to make customers be able to do their jobs faster, better, take care of patients, and be able to optimize the cost and reimbursement. And last but not least, we would say that you've got to have an AI strategy. The market is moving in that direction, and if you don't have a vendor or a strategy to follow that, you will be left behind. And although it's boring and nobody cares, security is paramount today. Every time you pick up the news, whether it's a provider, a solution, or a hospital, cybersecurity is keeping everyone awake at night.
Yeah, I agree, and I don't think it's boring. To your point, I think it is the thing that is also making people a little nervous about walking into these spaces that they're all going to have to go into at some point, if not already. Yeah. All right, so let's talk about enterprise imaging. It's kind of a buzzword right now. You're hearing it a lot. Can enterprise imaging really impact cardiology, and what makes ScImage's approach different?
So you're absolutely right. It is a buzzword today. It is used very loosely in the marketplace. ScImage took on the approach of enterprise imaging in 1993. Our product was designed that way. We believed that we would need an EHR for images, and so that's how we started.
In 1993, you said? Yeah, so
yes.
This has been in the works for a really long time.
So whereas everyone else is talking about doing enterprise imaging or what their enterprise imaging solution will do in the future or how data will be pulled out of an enterprise imaging offering, ScImage has been doing it for 30 plus years. So yeah.
That's very reassuring.
The other thing about that is that we use a native cloud, which is unique to any other PACS or CVIS in the market. There's huge advantages to that, from cost, efficiencies, a better clinical offering because the data is anywhere that someone needs it, and last but not least, security. And so that's kind of what makes our approach very different in the marketplace.
Circling back to all those really important key points.
Yeah, exactly.
ScImage Comprehensive Enterprise CVS, what exactly is that?
So as a former clinical user myself, I found that ScImage brings me a single source of information for cardiology. Whether you're in a hospital or a private practice, or you have multiple locations, you can bring all your images together in one place. We have 3 inherent viewers, one for radiology, which will provide you CT, MRI, PET, one for dynamic viewer for echo, ultrasound, and an ECG waveform format. So you can read your ECGs. We can bring data in from your treadmills and parse it into a structured report. We provide the whole package for imaging and reporting and communication. Behind the scenes, we can set up alerts. So if you have critical results, you can alert each other. You can bring in information and alert staff that a patient needs special care. You can communicate between staff. So not only imaging and reporting, but it's a communication hub also.
Wow, what a solution. It does.
It is amazing. It really is.
Addresses a lot of concerns. So as you mentioned earlier, ScImage has a long history in healthcare imaging, and your initial start in cardiology, as we talked about, 30 plus years. As an industry leader, what is ahead, and how should CVIS systems really kind of prepare for this future?
So I would say that the key elements to success in this market, because it is so dynamic, is staying ahead of the curve, which is what Guy David mentioned yesterday. Can't be afraid to try. We won't always do it right, but you need to know that you got to do it, right? Our patients are in jeopardy if we don't. The other thing that you've got to keep looking at is efficiency, efficiency, efficiency. As Guy mentioned yesterday, if we don't stay ahead of the efficiency needs, we're not going to cut price, we're not going to be able to cut quantity. We have to find another way, and the efficiency truly can. You know, we find that there are a shortage of resources. If a doctor can go home at 5 o'clock instead of staying in their facility until 8, spend some time with their family, and then sit on the couch or at the dining room table and finish their work, that makes a big difference on burnout and, you know, people staying in this industry longer. And then I would say that probably last but not least, and we mentioned this, is there's a necessity to have a platform that will allow you to stay on top of this AI. Nobody knows where it's going or what it will end up looking like. And it's expensive, and right now much of it is not reimbursed. So a provider that can allow you to test, play with different technologies without spending an arm and a leg, which is what we do in our cloud. We let customers put it up there, they pay a cost per study number, they can utilize it, and lo and behold, when the next one comes, because it will, you can swap that out with another technology. And that really helps with the cost, allows you to control costs and stay way ahead of the curve.
Yeah, there's a lot of security in that as well. And we know, like you said, we don't know where AI is going, but we know that it's not going anywhere. So thank you both for talking with us today.
Thank you very much.
On
Thank
HeartTalk.
you.